absolutely electric.
Both teams are breaking their timeout huddles. Michigan and Michigan State. The Wolverines need to mount a lot of answers quickly. They can ill afford to trade any buckets. Down by 16. Deep inside hostile territory afternoon by their Spartans. To the few Wolverines fans who have made the trip down I-94, not quite getting what they wanted so far tonight. So it's Williams, Brooks, Diabate, Bufkin, and Dickinson, the five on the floor. Michigan went from ultra small to quite big with Terrence Williams at 6'7", playing the 3. Brooks arcs underneath for Williams, lowers the shoulder into Brown, goes up for the reverse and lays it in. Beautiful play and better execution out of the timeout.
14-point deficit, 8:40 left to play here.
And Kobe Bufkin called for the reach high on the right wing. That's his first foul. Next foul will put Michigan State in the bonus. Joey Hauser puts things into motion, drops it off to Hogard, who catches at the Spartan logo. Pressured by Brooks, pushes right side for Christie. Bufkin getting a little handsy again. Christie lowers the shoulder, pulls up off the bounce, 18-footer, short, but he's fouled. That's 2 fouls in a 10-second span for Kobe Bufkin, and that's the case of a freshman being way too overzealous.
At this point in the game, the state it's in, you like the aggressiveness out of Kobe Bufkin, but I do agree, a little bit overzealous there. Never want to foul a good jump shooter, especially one as good as Christie.
Max Christie, who scored 14 points in a flurry early in the first half, has not scored since until now as he snaps in the first free throw to push Michigan State's lead to 15. The first half was a story of 2 halves for the Spartans. It was Max Christie in the first 10 minutes, Malik Hall in the second 10, and the second half has just been every Spartan dominating in nearly every facet of the game. Second free throw for Christie, pure, and the lead back up to 16. That matches the largest of the day. Eli Brooks circles into the front court, moving right to left, hands off for Bufkin, shut off on the drive. Out for Williams on the left wing, loops in the short corner, Diabate drives on Hauser, lowers the shoulder and draws a foul. Hauser reached in. And that's Moussa Diabate knowing he can take Joey Hauser off the bounce. 6'11" versus 6'9".
This is the tough spot to be in if you're Michigan State because, like we said, with Michigan going so big, you have to kind of pick your poison between Hunter Dickinson and Moussa Diabate with the lineup Michigan State has on the floor. Joey Hauser, an incredibly talented player, but, if I'm Michigan, I'm going to take my chances with him.
Terrence Williams catches up top, given the left side. Bufkin works the baseline, wraps it around for Diabate, catches in a crowd, and is fouled. Not sure who the foul was on, whether it was on Bufkin's drive. And it was not on Bufkin's drive. It was on the pass when Diabate caught it. The 4th foul on Marble. He'll stay in the ball game. No, he won't. Tom Izzo calls Marcus Bingham back in the game.
Marble heads to the bench with 4 fouls.
Eli Brooks inbounding into the short corner. It's caught by Bufkin. Pushes on the right side for Williams. Back to Bufkin it goes. Loops it underneath for Dickinson. Working with Bingham. Leans in with the left shoulder. Dribbling with the right hand. Dickinson spins. Lowers the shoulder and draws a foul. So fouls galore inside the Breslin Center. And Marcus Bingham not happy with the call. That'll bring us to the under 8 timeout. 7:56 to play in the second half. Michigan State with a resounding 62-46 lead. The Wolverines have points. Every source has completely disappeared.
And on the flip side of things, Michigan State finding production from all over the place. You look at the board up right now, 16 points, 7, 7, 4, and 4. And from the players on the floor right now, I mean, they're like I said, they're getting production from everywhere. They're moving the ball extremely well, and they're